Okay, my friends, welcome back to another episode of Professor Hazard. Today I'm here with my friend Taco. We're going to be taking a look at how to set up your dev environment under Windows 11. With VS Code, we'll be using Ubuntu, WSL, and Scaffold-eth. Now it's going to look like we're using Windows. It's going to act like we're using Windows, but we've really built in a hidden version of Ubuntu into Windows 11. Let me show you exactly how this is going to work because it took me a while to figure this out. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, get out of the way there, me. Okay, that's easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to install Ubuntu from the Windows Store first. So go down, hopefully you know how to open the Windows Store, sorry, the Microsoft Store. If you don't, just hit Start, Run, Microsoft Store. Bada boom. Okay, so we want to install Ubuntu first. Alright, right there, click install. If it says open, you already got it, so you can skip it. Next step, probably want to install GWSL. Right there is GWSL. Click install. Finally, you want to go to Visual Studio Code or VS Code. Okay, click the install button. Awesome, my friends. You did a lot of stuff here. Now we're going to go down. You're going to want to go open that Ubuntu. So you're going to open your menu, look for Ubuntu. If it's not there, open it up, and it's going to pop up like this. Now, the first time, it's going to give you some extra steps. I already opened mine. So let me tell you the steps. It's going to ask you to create a username. And then whatever that username is, whenever I give you a command, make sure you replace username with whatever your username is. Okay. Then you're going to type in all these different commands I've got outlined for you here. Okay. I'm not going to do them right now because I already did them. Whoops. Where'd those go? Okay, so we did all that. Open Ubuntu, create the username. Okay, you're gonna do all these sudo apt-get update, sudo apt-get upgrade. That's gonna download a bunch of stuff and upgrade everything. Sudo apt-get lib secret -1 -dev -in space npm. Okay, you're gonna install this nvm thing. You're gonna close all the Ubuntu and Linux windows. Then you're gonna open Windows PowerShell with administrative rights and type in WSL shutdown. So if you guys don't know how to do that, go here to PowerShell. There's Windows PowerShell, and you want to click Run as Administrator. Okay, then you're just going to type in WSL-shutdown. It's going to shut you down. Okay, then you're going to want to reopen Ubuntu. It'll take a second. Everything should be set up now. So let's follow these easy to use steps to get everything going. Okay, so you got to install node, install nvm, nvm use 14, then yarn install. Okay, now once you got all that, you should be in your main directory. You should have installed everything. It should be all updated. Everything's ready to go. So now we're just going to click on a couple easy commands. We're going to type in here code dot. That's going to open up Visual Studio Code. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay, my friends, now that you're in Visual Studio Code, you got to install some extensions. So you click on this button here, and you go ahead and you type in remote WSL. Okay, and that's going to be in here somewhere. Mine's actually already installed, which is probably why you don't see it. Oh, there it is. Remote WSL. So go ahead and install it right here if you haven't got that installed already. Awesome possum, my friends. Now, you need some terminals to interact to get this stuff going. So I'm going to click terminal, new terminal. Okay. Then I'm going to go, the easy way is terminal, split terminal. Now I got two terminals down here. Now I'm going to go terminal, split terminal. Look at that. I got 3 of these all at once. So easy to do everything. Now we're going to start in the first one, okay? In the first one, here's what we're going to use. Well, let's see here. Okay, so here we go. You're going to put in these here. Now, I'm not going to run all these because I already ran them, but I'll just show you how to do this, right? Okay, the first one you're going to do is you're going to do git clone. That's going to download Scaffold-eth. Okay? Then, once you've downloaded Scaffold-eth, you're going to cd into Scaffold-eth. Okay? Just like that. Then, once you're in that new directory, you're going to type in the following commands. You're going to type in yarn install. Okay, I already did that, so I'm going to skip that. Then you're going to type in, first you're going to type in nvm use 14. That's going to tell it to use Node.js v14. Okay, so then you're going to type in yarn install. Okay. Then after that, you're going to type in yarn chain. And this is going to start up a local version of the blockchain using Hardhat. Look at that, it's open. Now you're going to go to your second terminal here. In this, you're going to type in yarn deploy. It's going to deploy that contract over to the blockchain. Oops, I'm in the wrong directory. So you got to go to cd space Scaffold-eth. And we're going to type yarn deploy. That's deploying there. You can see it deployed to the local blockchain. It published it. Now we're going to go over to the third one here. Here we're going to tell it to yarn start. Oops, in the wrong directory again. Go to Scaffold-eth. Type in yarn start. Okay, now this is going to pop up a web browser. Unless you're using the wrong version. Here, let's type in nvm use 14. Yarn start. Starting the development server. Okay, now you should have a browser popping up somewhere on your local host. Okay, here's mine popping up now. So what we've basically done is we set up a dev environment using a whole new tech stack to get everything done. In fact, if you're interested, I'll run you through kind of what we did here. Okay, I'm putting the link below. But basically what you're doing here is you're going to be telling this to you're going to be setting up the Scaffold-eth framework. Okay, and I just ran you through the quick start. Okay, you deployed a local chain with Hardhat. You deployed your contract. Then you ran the React app so you can interact with your contract on the local network. Okay, and when we started all that up, this is what popped up right here. Okay, boom, and you're like, what am I looking at? Okay, so this is the first app that you deployed. Okay, and what you do is you've got a local faucet here. So let's just copy this address right here. And when you're on a live network, you're going to be using MetaMask. But right here, locally, we got a built-in faucet. All right, I just gave myself some free money from my faucet here. Now you can go over here. Here's your contract. Here's an example of a user interface. And by the way, you can edit all this stuff in VS Code. So for this one, it's really simple. You just say, I am awesome. Okay, that takes a little bit of money, but let's make it say something like, I am changing the world. Through dApps. Okay, anyways, that's kind of a boring tutorial, but we got you up and running. Let's go to a more exciting one here. I'm going to just show you real quick the stack for Scaffold-eth. Okay, so what do we have? We got the Solidy language, which helps you build and compile smart contracts. You got Hardhat, which deploys a local blockchain. You've got the React framework, which builds you a front end that you can edit, you can like interact with on the internet. And then you've got Ether.js, which is a really fancy JavaScript library. Okay, so going back, I'm going to kind of take it a step farther. I'm going to go down to, we're going to run you through the speed run, the first one. Okay, so you're like, that's all cool. I made kind of an uninteresting app and deployed it to my local blockchain, and now I can view it. Let's make something a little bit more exciting. Okay, so this is a simple NFT. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of do the same thing. So I'm going to go back to VS Code. Okay, and let's hit Control C to shut that down, Control C to shut that down. Now I'm going to go to a new directory. Okay, let's go back to my main directory, and we're going to clone the first challenge right down there. So that's, while that's installing, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to go into that first challenge right there, because we need 3 windows to make this easy to do. Again, we're going to go down a directory. We're in the challenge 0 now. Okay, you ready? Now, what you're going to be doing is you can just be looking at these instructions right here. I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. So in the first window, we went ahead and we basically cloned from GitHub the code for the NFT challenge. There we go. Now we're downloading everything. You know, I already did that step. Oh well, we're doing it again. Oops, it's causing me some errors. So whenever there's an error that you don't know, just say nfuse 14. That should fix that. And then here we're going to do yarn install. Now, did I already do? No, I didn't do this. All right. So we're doing all that stuff. That's pretty cool. In this second window, while that's running in the first window, we're going to go to the right directory. We're going to nvm use 14. And then we're going to say yarn start. And we're not going to start it up until this is finished deploying over here. Okay, now on the third one, same thing. We're going to do yarn deploy. And we're going to wait till this finishes over here on the left. Okay, so it's doing all this fancy stuff. It's pulling everything in. It's compiling everything for you. It's pretty freaking awesome. In the meantime, I'm going to kind of show you guys where all this stuff is at. Okay, so all of this stuff is under Challenge 0, the simple NFT, which we're downloaded and we're unpacking it right now. We're getting ready to start it up. But if you want to see how it's laid out here, this is your dev environment. So here you got Hardhat, okay? And there's your contract, okay? That's your first smart contract, which is in there. It's pretty cool. You can edit that right there. Now, the React app is in here. And if you look under public, this is all the stuff that's going to deploy so that you can actually work with it. But when you want to edit the front end, you're going to go to packages, React app, source. So let's go to packages, React app, source. And here under the source, where is it? app.jsx. So if you want to edit your front end of your app, you can just come in here and edit this right here. Okay, that's done. So we're going to go ahead and hit yarn chain. That's starting up. Local blockchains live. Now let's go ahead and start up the browser. Okay, browser started back up. And let's go ahead and deploy that contract. It's deploying. Go back to your browser. It's going to take a second because it's doing all this stuff in real time. You can see it's putting stuff out there. Right? The contract was published. Let's go see here. It's going to pop up any second. This is so fast, my friends. I can't believe it, Taco. Tell me a joke while we're watching this deploy. Once upon a time, a rabbit, a snake, and a guinea pig walked into a hamster bar. The rabbit said to the guinea pig, "Hey man, how about a drink?" The guinea pig turned around to the snake and looked at him straight in the eyes and said, "I can't serve your drink because I'm waiting for my code to compile." Wow, that was extremely funny. Okay. Man, this should be done any second. Okay, wow, that just popped up. It only took a second, Taco. Alright, now the same thing. Taco, get out of the way so that people can see what's going on. Right, get over there. Okay, so we gotta have some local funds. First, copy your wallet address. Again, if we deploy this to PulseChain Chestnut or PulseChain Mainnet whenever it comes out, you'll just use MetaMask to interact with everything here. But right now we're gonna use this local thing. Okay, then you got a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and mint some NFTs. Okay, there you go. It's a buffalo. Is it actually bison? I don't know. Let's make some more. Okay, oh, we got some more NFTs coming. It's a zebra. Okay, let's get some more. It's a rhino. Okay, and you're like, man, this is so freaking cool. I wonder how I can edit the code to make it something more interesting. Well, then you just go back to VS Code. Okay, you're going to go back to React app. You can create your front end here through app.js. You can go under Hardhat. You can go under contracts. You can edit your smart contract so it can do all these different things here. Okay, basically what I've given you here is a nice dev environment to where you can edit everything you need to out there. And if you want to make NFTs, if you want to make tokens, if you want to make anything out there, you can just like become a billionaire by selling these things. Probably on PulseChain testnet. Well, no, probably want to wait for the real net. Okay, then you look at that. You got a Godzilla NFT. That's freaking amazing. Your life is now complete. You're like, thank you, Professor Hazard, for showing me how to set up a dev environment right here on my own Windows 11 machine. It's so much easier than using a Mac or using Ubuntu or using some other crazy convoluted system. I can't believe I did that in only a few minutes. This is so amazing. All right, my friends. Taco, I appreciate your time. You guys have a great day. I'll catch you on the flippity flip.